Good morning, viewers. You're welcome once again to the program. It is City Stand. I'm Michael Adekunle. The 29th of January 2026. We say a big thank you to everyone joining us this morning on the program. And to those who have been supporting us, we say a big thank you to you. May God continue to bless you all. Thank you so much. What do we have this morning on top of our papers? I think I'm going with the Vanguard newspaper this morning. And what's the Vanguard saying? What's it saying about the state of the nation? All right, it's on Kano politics. Battle for Kano. Kwankwaso blows out. Yusuf digs in. Kwankwaso, that's the leader of Nnpp in Kano State, blows out. Yusuf, the governor, digs in. Of course, we all know that the governor, the incumbent governor of the state, Kano State, Yusuf, has decamped to the ruling All Progressives Congress, and this is seriously sparking debate in Kano. All right, you will regret leaving the party. That is what Kwankwaso told Governor Yusuf. You will regret leaving NNPP. But will Yusuf regret leaving NNPP? Will he regret leaving or dumping NNPP for the ruling All Progressives Congress? I'm not here to do justice to it. My reviewers are here to dissect this important discussion or topic with me this morning. All right. To another one, Nnpp+Obasanjo, known as influential businessman. Ojora dies at 93. This is on page 7 of the Vanguard newspaper. I'll move down to page 8 on 2027. Oyegun Utemi, Lukman to lead ADC policy manifesto think tank. You can go to page 8, like I said earlier on, to see the story. On Nakoko Oroshoki demolitions. Yeah, the protest that went down in Lagos yesterday. Protesters tear gassed, arrested in Lagos. Protesters tear gassed, arrested in Lagos. This is on page 15 of the Vanguard newspaper. We'll move to Tax Reform Act. No arbitration, says Senate. No arbitration, says Senate. This is on page 8 of the Vanguard. And another story we'll be looking at this morning, the cross-carpeting of the daughter of former president of the nation, Obasanjo, cross-carpeting to the ruling All Progressives Congress. We shall be looking at it this morning. There are reactions to the campaign to the ruling All Progressives Congress. Also, the former vice president of the nation, Atiku Abubakar, who officially joined the African Democratic Congress, has vowed to rescue Nigeria from these current states. Atiku vows to rescue Nigeria. Is Atiku the Messiah we are looking for? But if he's talking about to rescue Nigeria, is he the one that wants to rescue Nigeria, or he wants to support somebody that will rescue Nigeria? That's what you should be looking at. All right, we shall be discussing all this. We shall be discussing all this together. In the comment section, I have James Adedeji, all the way from New Jersey. That's Jacob Adedeji. I say good morning to you, Jacob. You're welcome to the program. We were on phone conversation yesterday for some hours. You're welcome, Mr. Jacob Adedeji. Also from Italy, it is a Chima. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a Tujari Moses. Good morning to you. You're welcome. We have ND Atlantic or so. Say good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a beautiful morning at this time. I believe it's a beautiful day wherever you are. Atiku Moses is also here. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Thursday morning. I wanted to say Friday morning. Well, it is Thursday, yeah, the 29th of January 2026. We are ending the month, right? It remains how many days? 2 days to go. And we are out of January. We move to the season of love, which is February. So you're getting ready to put on your red clothes, red and white. I know you have red. You have many red. The gentleman Mike is already putting on one red and white clothes. How are you doing, gentle?
Very well, thank you, Michael.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning to all our viewers across the globe. We appreciate your staying glued to this channel of choice. A city stand, global city stand, as OJ has pronounced. We appreciate your joining us.
All right, thank you so much, global city stand. OJ said G again.
All the G's have lost count with G now.
I don't know if you know.
Great global city stand.
Now God will save us from OJ hands. All right, this morning I need to say a big thank you to our benefactor on the platform. And what am I talking about? Mrs. Tina. Yeah, she has done it this morning. She has started the weekend by gifting members of City Stand, or gifting people here the sum of 50,000 naira each. Yeah. And Felix is not yet, but is to benefit from it. Felix has 50,000 naira. Family is to go in with 50K. OJ Olajide is to go in with 50K. Kunle to go in with 50K. Gentleman Mike to go in with 50K. Benue guy.
Benue guy.
Benue guy. Who is the Benue guy? Mr. Benue. That's James John. Going on with 50K. Vincent also going on with 50K. Please let us appreciate Mrs. Tina. Let us appreciate her.
Good morning, everybody, and I want to thank Mrs. Tina. When we are discussing the other time, somebody said this month of January that all of you are saying is too big. It's about to finish. Then something come to my mind that Mrs. Tina has rendered the negativity of January useless in my life. January can lead to wherever we want to go. I want to say thank you, Mrs. Tina. May God continue to bless you. You will never suffer. We appreciate. There's nothing else we can say but to say thank you very much, ma. God bless you.
OJ 50,000.
Yes. I'm agreeing with what Mr. Femi said. As he has lifted up the burdens, financial burdens from my neck too. Just like Mr. Femi said, God will lift every burdens on the neck of Mrs. Tina and everything that passes to her in Jesus' name. As you have consistently been blessing us, like I keep saying, God will consistently bless you. God will not stop from releasing the heavenly blessing upon you, yourself, your family, and everything that pertains to you. Madam, I'm a highly humble man. May God bless you, man. Thank you very much, man, for your consistency of your blessing. I'm very appreciative. And the anchor man too, because if you are doing something and it's getting to the people that need it, we must appreciate, must acknowledge the anchor man too for his honesty. Madam, we must appreciate him on our behalf. Yes, on our behalf, please appreciate this gentleman, Mike, here, for him to be delivering what you are blessing us with to us. Please appreciate him on our behalf. I'm saying on behalf of every member of the group, may God bless and bless Mr. Michael. And his sister, may God bless you. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
I truly want to say a big thank you, man. I have a deep, my heart is full of gratitude for you. In fact, as you can see, I'm, running short of words. My heart is full of gratitude for you. Your support has brought smile not just to myself alone, including my family. A very big thank you, and I pray that God, in His own ways, will also reach out to you in different ways. He will replenish you in multiple folds. Thank you very much, and God continue to bless you. I want to use this opportunity to thank the anchor man who has always been there also. As soon as you reach out to us, it gets to us. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. I want to thank Mrs. Tina
for the for our continuity in keeping faith with this time. Most especially the vessel with which this goodness is being dispersed. I'm talking the person of Mr. Mike Adekule, he the facilitator of this thing. God will bless you, sir. Because it's not everybody, you know, we live in a country where at times loyalty and faithfulness is a big question. But for Mr. Mike Adekule to have stood firm and to this cause of doing the needful according to your dictates, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I want to say thank you to you, sir. And it will remain evergreen in my memory for a long time to come. I say thank you, man. I don't know what to say. I am short of words, but heavens will bless you. Heart will cooperate with you. You know your spheres. Thank you very much.
Again, I want to sincerely appreciate Madam Tina for this love once again. She's not really of making us glad on this platform. May joy never cease in our life. We appreciate you, ma'am. We have my colleagues. Thank you so much. I'm indeed grateful. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. If I didn't call your name, you still be getting something. All right? All right. Say a big thank you to all the viewers, all our esteemed viewers on the platform. We appreciate your support. Yeah, you guys have been there for a very long time. We say a big thank you to all of you, everyone who's supporting this platform in one way or the other. All right, Femi, how you doing? Right, first few bit. All right, I think we talk about Yabo Obasanjo.
You like it,
No, I like Yabo.
Me too. I like her. So be careful.
You like Yabo?
Why would I say I hate her?
Oh
Someone with that is a delectable personality, being a thespian. I think I should say I like everything about her.
All right, this time around it's not all about Yabo, but Yabo Obasanjo, who decamped to the ruling All Progressives Congress. Why did she decamp? Is it based on conviction? Is it for relevance or political convenience? We shall be looking at it together. Is there any reason you think this young woman decamped to the ruling All Progressives Congress? Of course, you know, I don't want to say you know. I'm not sure if President Olusegun and the father of Yabo, who is Obasanjo. Yeah. I saw Yabo again. Sorry. Yabo Obasanjo. Be careful. Mike, be careful. Be careful. You are confusing things. Okay. All right. I don't know if they are in good terms. I mean, Obasanjo and Tinubu. So, what do you think is the reason for this cross carpet?
You see, just this recent past, we saw the persons of Atiku Abubakar, they saw voicing in the public media that is in for Asiwaju about Bola Ahmed Tinubu aspiration for 2027. And if Yabo Obasanjo, you know, for quite a while, Yabo Obasanjo has never been on the same page with the father. You know, there was even an advertorial in recent past where, you know, she made mention of some things against the father. But I don't know if they have they have made up now. But the only thing I want to say is that as far as a human being is a citizen and is an adult, and I believe that choosing where she pitches her tent shouldn't be in anybody's concern, because I want to believe that she wants to carve a niche for herself in the political firmament. And also, you remember, it was one time a senator, it was one time a commissioner in Ogun State. I think joining APC, he believes that that is a podium for her to really get her aspiration realized. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. That's my opinion, though. Well, to me, politically, Obasanjo is not that. Prominent. I don't see her holding strong political. His political relevance in Ogun State. I don't know where former senator. It was in influence of her father at that time. That's the truth of the matter. Under PDP. Now the era of PDP has gone. Even Obasanjo politically, I don't know where his relevance belongs to now. So Iyabo, to me, before this time, you hear anything politically about Iyabo Obasanjo? The answer is no. I don't know any strong activities of Iyabo Obasanjo in any politics. So this time around, I think you want to rebuild a political, house, and that's why you have to come into where it's happening. Of course, in Ogun State now, if you want to be relevant, Ogun State, I don't see any strong opposition in Ogun State. In the last election, it was PDP, we can see. This time around, the house of PDP has collapsed. So if anybody wants to be relevant politically in Ogun State, you have to go to where it's happening. And the way opposition are handling their matter now, if you take, enough courage before you become to opposition now, because we don't know where they are going. You don't even know what is happening there. It's like a calm river, dark shade. You don't know how deep it is. If you enter into it, you may be, you may drown. So I think Iyabo Obasanjo took a wise decision by joining APC. At least that one will bring her to more limelight. And according to what I hear, it's like he's aspiring to become a governor in Ogun State, which I don't see it coming. But it's better to dream than not having a dream at all. I don't see it coming. I don't see it coming. But it's better you aspire. It's better.
You should even defeat Yayi in that state.
Let me tell you one thing. Ogun State political space is littered with a lot of theatrics, and I will not come out boldly to say Iyabo Obasanjo might not be gunning for the #1 seat of that state. But taking into cognizance, during days of the last election, there was a figure in Ogun State political amphitheater in the name of Buruji Kashamu. This is somebody that has some form of clout when it comes to politicking. Though sadly enough, he has kicked the pocket. He's no more in the equation. But as we speak now, it's like if politics, it's about numericals. I think APC will welcome Iyabo Obasanjo to the fold. And also, it might also be a plus on the other hand, even though it is a common knowledge that Obasanjo and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are not the same page politically. And if a perceived political enemy is not the same page and the children are supporting the government of the day, what does that one show you? And the government of the day will not lose sight of the fact that let me even use it to also spite their father by also trying to give some kind of recognition to these children, or rather the children of the perceived political enemy. So it will be a plus for the APC government at the center because of all this. And you know what it will also mean? It also give an accentuation to their campaign drive. That they will use in selling to the public that tell me the people that you said that these people are formidable, they are very, they are potent. Their children, even in their household, see the members that are cross-carpeting to our own party. And you know what it is? Politics in this part of the divide is how you can add value and package yourself in terms of campaign, campaign outlook, the way you brand yourself. And that one goes a long way in handing a kind of a better posture to APC as a party in that state.
All right, away from that, let's quickly talk about Atiku, who said he will rescue Nigeria through the African Democratic Congress. But after multiple presidential runs, is it possible for us to take Atiku seriously as a national alternative? Can we take him seriously?
You see, if ideology were to prevail in this political climb, I would say we might take him serious. But I will say, I'm not being affirmative here, that we might tend to take him serious. But ideology has never been our, it has never been our way of doing things here. But how smart, how intelligent you are in the political space, that will go a long way in affirming whatever objective that one has in making sure that aspiration is realized. There's no why Atiku has become a serial runner for a particular and it's still, you cannot continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect to have a different result. There must be a paradigm shift. What are you even bringing to the table? Now, let's say now you are a gladiator in ADC. Then people like Amechi, Aregbesola, all the think tankers that were intertwined with APC and PDP, they are now in the ADC. How are they going to, you remember, I made mention on this platform. This is just a marriage of strange bedfellows. How are they going to harness those potentials and present themselves as a formidable team is what is yet to be seen by me, my personal opinion, which I'm so entitled.
Should Atiku be taken seriously? This is someone that has contested several times in the country. I don't know if you'll be supporting somebody this time around or you'll be contesting under the African Democratic Congress. He said he will rescue Nigeria out of our current state. Can we take him serious?
Why I won't take Atiku serious is that the issue of perceived rotational presidency within the party or in our conscience has not been resolved, and Atiku has not come out to address the matter. And the way he even it sounds like he's not ready to bow down to the pressure. The word "I" is showing that he is the owner of ADC, and everybody, the political watcher, have been saying it that ADC is purposely created for Atiku. All the people that hold, critical position in ADC, they belong to Atiku. And for him now to still come out and tell us that he's going to rescue Nigeria, we don't know in what time. Is he going to come personally or is going to use somebody else like Peter Obi? Two things. If he comes personally and he think he's going to write one, because I've seen their party created one committee to champion their manifesto. John Odige Yegun and this party told me they were there. They were the one that will write manifesto. But let me tell you one thing. Irrespective of how sweet their manifesto is, that issue of north and south is there, and it must be respected. Because the manifesto of APC, I was not young in 2015. I know how old I was, so I listened to it vividly, and I know what Osinbajo and the rest of them, what they used to campaign for us. Majority of it, you have not seen it up to this moment. That is the truth of the matter. So anybody can write any manifesto. I don't know the kind of man. Okay, Odige Oyegun himself that want to champion the committee that will write manifesto. He was once chairman of APC. Yes, before they push him aside. Well, it's not automatic and it's not magic. So they shouldn't come out and tell us and be singing, we want to rescue. Even if you want to rescue, play your game very well. I'm still repeating it. The moment Atiku take that ticket of ADC, or that is the end of ADC.
No more rescue.
No more rescue. The rescue mission, they will be the one that will be looking for rescue. People that want to rescue Nigeria, they will be the one that will need the rescue. Immediately Atiku pick that ticket. That is my conclusion.
What are they rescuing? Is there anything they rescue?
Mike, they say whosoever that has talk can only be cheap in the mouth of the person who has his yam being roasted for him. I want to believe that Atiku is just talking without walking his talk. If you claim to rescue Nigeria, then common sense dictates shows that the order of the man
is Obi. Obi has a very, very strong followership. I watched a clip of recent. I cannot really picture the states. If you see the mammoth crowd that thronged Obi, they were shouting. They were shouting for him. That to tell you that people are desirous of a change. But how that change is going to be realized in ADC is what I don't know. If you claim to say you want to rescue Nigeria, and we are seeing where the pendulum is swinging to, and you don't want to back down, does it not show that you have locked up every common sense reasoning in your heart? But I believe that I also said it on this platform. If Alhaji Atiku Abubakar does the right thing, at the end of the day, the entire nation will applaud him. It is not a do or die affair to say you want to become a president. If you are, it's like a football match. Everybody cannot be a scorer. If you are a point number 9, everybody is a teamwork. Work for that 9 to have the best goals and come out, and so that the team, the collective glory, will go for the team. It's you know where everybody wants to score. Don't you know that it will also derail whatever objective or teamwork stands for. That's my take for that.
All right, in Kano State, it seems President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has finally succeeded in dividing the politicians that are there. He has divided the state. Looking at what Kwankwaso, the leader of Nnpp in that state, is saying now, it seems Governor Yusuf betrayed him by cross-carpeting to the ruling All Progressives Congress. As we have it in the news, Governor Yusuf has made fresh appointment to replace Kwankwaso's loyalists. Is this an act of betrayal?
You see, Mike, first of all, Kwankwaso movement.
We understand that some of the commissioners resigned last week.
Yeah, yes.
Is it this week?
This week.
Earlier this week.
You see, Kwankwaso movement was founded by Kwankwaso, Rabiu Kwankwaso. And when he now decided to make his foray into policy by throwing Abba Yusuf to the fray, I don't know the kind of clear statement or written statement he had with him. But naturally, you know, I said that ideological politics has taken flight in this divide. And you can see what is happening now. You know, when I cited an example of Fubara and Wike the other day, when Fubara acclaimed himself to be 001, many people never knew the undertoning or underlying factor in affirming that position. And you can see what Abba Yusuf is also doing now. Even ABC machinery even said that crossover, we are also going to be the 001 of our party, even though there were some concerns in the other circle that cross-carpeting will not translate to automatic tickets. But there are some people that their place has already been sealed. And that is what is playing out in Kano politics now. Abba Yusuf, if you say he did, because everybody wants to, he also wants to carve a niche for himself. Kwankwaso, you know, before the now, Kwankwaso had some kind of a closed-door meeting with Tinubu almost on 2 or 3 occasions. And I think the cards that were played before him didn't go down well with him. That is why the talk couldn't fly. Then, when APC now see that with the mounting pressure of this northern political eggs, saying that they are not going to support my aspiration for 2027, what can I do to decimate that house? That is what APC political bureau are doing now. If I cannot get the mother chicken, I can equally get the children. You understand? So the chick, that is what is happening now. If governorship, the governors does not matter to APC machinery, they will not be going after them. You know, I cited it here. Many people they don't know how it is being played. Unless you are a political neophyte. Wike is fast losing it. It has even lost it. You know, when I said that when the APC machinery are going after the governors, they know what they are doing. Because no amount of brigandry against those governors by their godfather that will make them to back down, because knowing one, there is money involved, then you want to carve a niche for yourself, and all these things matter most to them. That is why you see most of the governors falling out of favor with their godfather. And when you see kind of politics as it is now, if the governor could take all the is it 24 or 44 local government chairmen and 20 something lawmakers to himself, what does he tell you? And it Yoruba used to say once there's an adage in Yoruba, and it told lowo, because whoever has the money is the one that is ready to trade, and that is what is playing out in Kano.
All right, it's a face-off between Godfather and Godson, but this time around it seems the Godson has outshined, outgrown his Godfather. Femi, what do you have to say?
Well, this is not the first time we have witnessed this kind of a situation, and when something like this happens, people's opinion usually polarized. Some will see it as a smart move, some will say it's a betrayal. It depends on where it falls to you. It's two sides of the coin. So it depends on where you belong to. People that Yusuf want to employ now, they will not see his move as a betrayal. It's a smart move. To Kwankwaso, it's a betrayal. To Kwankwaso and his other supporter, it's a betrayal. So life is like that when we come to decision taking with this aspect. But to me, in my own opinion, that kind of a move, it might be dangerous sometimes. It can favor you and it may not favor you, because I don't know what they promise him in that place. What they promise in Apc. If they give him automatic ticket, if they give him automatic ticket, are they ready to work for him? Those are the things that need to be, because Kwankwaso now is telling him that he's going to regret that action.
No,
I don't know how sure.
But in the first place, I thought it was an agreement between the two.
Agreement, you can agree.
Because at some point, Kwankwaso told the loyalists of Yusuf,
Okay,
so
that if you have
no decision of the governor,
you
to reduce the tension, the political tension in the state. How come we are witnessing this?
Let me tell you, Mr. Michael, the way Kwankwaso do that to me sometimes, it exposes maybe political naivety sometimes, maybe it's naive politically sometimes. How can you say you wish them good luck that time? Well, that's what he said. Governor and Yusuf,
no problem.
but after the reality, go and read what he said, that he found it difficult to believe. What do you mean? Are you not aware? How can that kind of a thing surprise you? You are not saying maybe somebody you think is not possible. Now the reality has come. Now the reality is now weighing you down. I don't know what you mean by that. That you people, you can go. I wish you best of luck. And after they are going, they are not saying they are going to regret it. You can't even imagine it. When you are sleeping, you lie down and you are imagine it. Imagine what? Something that has been, you yourself, you are contemplating on leaving that part, the same party, to go and make, to go to APC. It's just the card that is not working for you. So actually, people say that somebody that wears shoe is the one that know where it pitches him. But for Abba Yusuf, I wish him best of luck. That just it.
All right, thank you so much, Femi. Let's move to Gentle. Good morning.
Good morning once again.
You're welcome once again. Let's quickly talk about Kano State politics. It seems the Godson has outgrown his godfather in the state. Didn't he see this coming? Kwankwaso, didn't he see it coming?
Kwankwaso is not a baby politician. We must he hold his ground, especially in Kano and some other part of the northern states. So we don't see a Kwankwaso as a baby when it comes to politics and politics in general. So I don't want to believe that it's surprising to him, especially for the fact that it wasn't a sudden move. It took time before this guy pulled out. Eventually, the rumor of his pulling out has been in the rumor mills for a very long time. That even the public are aware that something's already cooking in Kano. So I don't want to believe it came to him as a rude shock. The other time he talked about the fact that some commissioners even resigned, showing loyalty to Kwankwaso in the government of Kano. About I think it was 4 commissioners in total that resigned out of about 20 to 25 commissioners that that governor has. That should also tell us that a larger percentage of the commissioners are still with him. See, people don't just decamp, and we must make it clear. People don't just, especially at that level, people don't just decamp into uncertainties. I want to believe that the governor has done his due diligence. He understood what is at stake for him by the time he eventually pull out. And he must have carried along his followers, of which we are seeing very clearly now. He must have carried along his followers. They already know what is in this for them. So they are not just decamping into the blues, and that is why that's why we are seeing that even among the commissioners, it was only 4 out of about 20 to 25 commissioners in Kano that left. So a larger percentage are still very much with him. So Kano will be an interesting state to watch during the next general election. It will be very interesting to watch.
The matter is very simple. The governors that are with Kwankwaso, they should understand that they were nobody like per se before, and the vote that they got and the support of the people is not because the people actually love that is them, but out of the love of Kwankwaso and what he has done in the state, and that is what extends to them. Now they are governors, they are rep member, they are assembly member. So and if at all, what can even the current APC offer them that the Kwankwaso movement or NNPP cannot offer them? Because before now, why APC is still in power? That was when they defeated APC, those who are the campaign here under Kwankwaso. So what more do you want? Is it the money you have been offered that you as the governor could not actually get, or you do not even have? Or is it resources in your state also? By the time you put that together, any governor in Nigeria worth more than that times 10 of that. So what is it they are looking for? They are just short-sighted because they have no vision. That is why. And that does not mean now you are going to a party that there is a structure. What is the tendency? You might be promised, and tomorrow they will say, oh, the disciples and whatsoever leaders have decided based on this or that, or based on this that they might use against you, since you the camp of Kwankwaso movement. This is, I think you have to step down. And what it's politics. They can promise you today and tomorrow they'll say another thing happen. Then what will you do then? Are you going to sue them? So that is why all those people sometimes know is to help those who are just coming. But by the time when they are rallying around, they are begging because they should now they have made them somebody. And what you could repay back. Although fine, you can outgrow. But what is the vision they have? Or they might have that they cannot be actualized in the movement, if assuming they have. So it's clear that the motive of them going is because of probably what the APC is offering them. Because I believe in I love competition. So you can still stay in the party based on what you do. Northern states is not like all these our states whereby you have diverse taking. They follow what the majority of them follow by what the elders, their leaders, goes with. This is what we are going to, and the people will follow that. So let's see what we have at the end of the day.
Former governor of Lagos State, permit me to digress a bit. Raji Fashola prayed a prayer at the time that he was having serious friction with his political godfather then, who happens to be Mr. President today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He prayed a prayer that may your loyalty not be tested as a politician. And I think that is what is also playing out in Kano. The loyalty of the governor is going through a test at the moment with Kwankwaso, and we are all by the sidelines watching how the thing eventually plays out.
But gentlemen, why did they betray their godfather? Anybody, after achieving what? Yes. After attaining that position or that post, why?
See, that is the nature of man generally.
An example is River State.
An average individual want to be in charge. and that is the truth. That is the way we are made. An average individual, an average normal human being, don't really want to be controlled. Yes, I want to give the final shot at things, and that is most of the time. That is what always you feel at some point. I mean, I'm due for independence, and that is when you begin to see friction. Initially, you will see loyalty, you will see respect, and all of that, and at some point, they feel that I've been serving this man for a while. I don't think it's time to carve a niche for myself and become the Jagaban of my own territory as well. And the moment that goes in contrast with the position of the Godfather, then definitely there will be friction.
And the best thing they can always do is to cross-campaign to another party,
not a new party. Not that you have a vision and you want to move. Okay, you want to have your own, a little sub under this movement. I think most people that you see at the top here, and later they say they want to, even though in the music industry, they want to stand alone. It's out of not understanding themselves. They feel that okay, the label they are under, they are doing that. Before, you know, say you get vision before, your parents, your family, no carry you reach here. The APC government, did they not have a candidate that you both in 2023 you both contested? Why did they not see you worthy of being the governor of the state? When I also see you, you get it is not all individual. Even though you are destined to be great, sometimes you have to understand in your nature. Am I the person that will actually be successful alone? If you are, you will have been successful alone. Am I the type that what I need the support of other people to see for me to blossom? And that's why some people you said okay, it's not all what is it called training. We set to like be alone. Some we have have their own business under their boss, and they can be that one can be independent. Why they can still succeed? Because they need some monitoring. You can start making a listing names, even though in the industry, music industry, those that would like okay, my 2 years contract is done. Then let me go outside and today we don't hear their name again. Not because that they are not talented or have the resources to fund, but because they are not destined to stand alone. Look at the bank, for example. But the likes of them, they are good, but some people need guidance. So when you understand that, you let greed out of you and just stay, with or without. You want to start alone, you go on that pathway. We have lions there already. That before you make up there, they've been promising them for over 10 years. You go reach your top. Then that party now you now went to. We deal with many battalions. How do you want to do it? Let's see.
All right, away from that, let's quickly talk about Atiku, who said he will rescue Nigeria. Atiku vows to rescue Nigeria. This is someone that has been at the center of power for decades. Gentle. What rescue mission is Atiku carrying out?
I mean, of course, talk is cheap. We have had a lot of rescuers in the past. Before they get to the saddle, lofty vision that they express from time to time. You look at their manifesto as a political party or their own personal vision for the nation and all of that. I mean, you are really wowed by those manifestos. And by the time they get to the saddle and it's time to implement, you'll be wondering what's actually going on. So we have never been short of people giving this kind of talk from time to time, especially when we are approaching political space. When the political activity is about to be heightened, we hear all manner of promises, all manner of manifestos will be coming up. ADC is already cooking theirs. Think tank have been elected or selected. The people that will think for them have been selected. The likes of Atiku and some other people have been Odigio and all of that. So they will come up, they will draft fantastic policies that you almost think that by the time they get there, the whole nation will turn to we be blown up into this space. But most of the time, it is in the stage, it's at the stage of implementation that these leaders fail Nigerians. Most of the time, they get to power and what you hear that I never promised magic. That is when you begin to hear. I never told you it's going to be Indomie noodles, instant noodles, and all of that. So we are used to all those rhetorics, and I think Nigerians will look at individuals, we look at the antecedent, we look at some of the things they've done in the past, how they have managed or mismanaged this nation in the past, and that will inform where they actually put their votes.
It's not the first time Atiku is carrying out a rescue mission. What are we expecting this to happen? Is it going to make any difference?
It might be surprising us. You see that he has been consistent over the years, but I don't know what probably forgot something there. But it's fine for everyone to have his aspire to be whatsoever he wants to be. But should I say that at this moment, now them even start them now, not 8 years old, south to this one. They are the one that do it smart, and that's what is is not feeling. Is now like affecting them now. But it might say he will promise us, it might not be the one later. I think they should have learned now that what you don't pull out all your distance once. You take your time. It might be surprised. It might come out tomorrow and say he said that for whoever he wants to. But if truly it's for the interest of Nigerian people, and they really want to like move this administration away based on their shortcomings to give Nigeria a better democracy. Fine. Till then we are going to know in ways we want to like push us.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen.
Many thanks.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome.
Yes.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. God bless you.
All right, Atiku is what we are discussing. I have a comment in the comment section where you need to read. But before asking you a question, let's quickly go through the comment section. All right. Atlantic says that the campaign will not help will not help anybody. Tinubu still standing tall. Right, the campaign will not help anybody. Tinubu still standing tall. Yes. Right, we move to David Okafor. Okay, sorry, it's not okay. Move to Age of Chris. The UN rallied around and former Yugoslavia to free many small Christian nations. They were facing Islamization attack within the country. Turkey was against it. All right, to move to Chima. Atiku is confused. Atiku is a confused man. I don't know where his confidence is coming from. He told us that
he wants to rescue Nigeria.
He wants to rescue Nigeria.
Yeah, it's a good decision. It's a good thought. Yes. I wouldn't say I want to wreck Nigeria. Is that what you want me to say? I want to wreck Nigeria. Hey, that's what Nigerians are expecting for any good leader that wants to come out. As part of it, you should say, I want to save Nigeria, I want to wreck Nigeria, I want to be.
But he has not been given the chance to rescue Nigeria.
That's another topic of this.
How many times he has contested and
doesn't really matter. That's another topic of this. Intention of what he wants to do, if that's what he has said, it's a good intention. You want to say, I will wreck Nigeria, I will destabilize Nigeria, I will bring Nigeria to shame. If you assess who
you don't need to be president to rescue Nigeria. There are certain decisions Atiku will take today that will change the dynamics. And everybody knows. You understand? I want to believe the reason why we have not seen that level of, that formidable opposition from the ADC is because of the position of Atiku. If Atiku will right now do the needful, you understand? Because Atiku was in the APC now, he was part of the merger of APC in 2013. So if Atiku with his experience with what the APC did can, throw his support to Peter Obi, for example, and then they should borrow the template that the opposition used, the APC used in 2015 to unseat the PDP. Imagine they are able to borrow that template and use it against this ruling party. It's going to be a game changer. And that's the way, if he truly want to save Nigeria, if you feel Nigeria is dying and you want to save Nigeria, that is the way to go.
I don't agree with him. He says that Atiku, who says he wants to save Nigeria, he doesn't believe that somebody else that will do it. He doesn't believe that somebody else that will do the job. It is himself that will do the safety, not somebody else. So that's why I disagree with him. Atiku saying, I want to save Nigeria, he believes that he is one that should be given his chance to mount the position of leadership of the country and take the people by the arm and arrest Nigeria from what he consider we are now. So he's not saying that I will second that position to somebody else to do it. No, it is me that will do it. That's what Atiku is saying. So and Atiku is not looking that direction. You think that it's the only way you allow somebody else. I hope you can happen to allow somebody else to come to the saddle. That's the best I can do. No, Atiku is not saying that. He's saying he's one that will do it. He didn't say I will support somebody else to rescue Nigeria. He said I will rescue Nigeria. Atiku. So it means himself. So any arrangement that will not allow him to be there, that statement he has said doesn't come to existence again. That's what I'm trying to say. So allowing somebody else to be there, that's not in the thinking of Atiku. Allowing people to be there, no. That's not his thinking. That's not mindset. That's not his position. The position is that it is me, Atiku, that must be given the opportunity to be in position of president and so as to use that office to rescue Nigeria. That's what Atiku means. That's what he's saying. And that's the position that he won't stand up for anybody, he won't complain for anybody, he will come out and spread it out with whoever wants to come out and spread it out with him.
I don't think this issue is personalizing it. It's not personalizing it. Mr. Mike is talking about APC.
Mr. Mike, he's talking about the angle I'm talking about is that the angle he says that
there was a stakeholder meeting that was held in Kebbi State. That was yesterday. So that was where he talked about rescuing Nigeria.
That's what I'm saying. But you think he's talking himself. It's not that he's supporting somebody
through someone.
No, he's giving the place,
dropping his ambition
to somebody to do it. No, he's not doing that. He's not saying that. I'm trying to explain that. That's what Atiku is saying. Atiku is saying, give me the opportunity to plead the case of ADC. Vote for me. Make me a president. I will rest Nigeria. He's not saying that I will second the position to somebody else to come and do it. No, Atiku is not saying that. He's not mislead the public. He's not telling the public what Atiku is not saying. Atiku is not. He been saying it. He have been talking tough in ADC. I'm not seconding to anyone. I'm not stepping down my business for anybody. I'm not stepping down for anybody. Somebody have been saying that all along. He's even the first one to move to ADC. Obi later joined him. Obi was deciding whether I should go or should not go. Atiku has left since. So he's not talking of. He's not laying down the position for anybody else. It's for himself. So that position was clearly stated for the people to know. So whether everybody not be thinking the only way you can do that is to allow people to come. That's the mindset of somebody else, not the mindset of Atiku. You have made the position known. Yes, all right, that it's him. He's not afraid of competition with any other person anyway. They come and talk it out with him. If it goes your way, do your best. I believe myself, I'm not down to do it. So of course there will be power division and who knows. But that's the position I'm trying to explain.
So I want to say in 2015, Tinubu carefully looked at the crisis with the PDP. You understand? Under Jonathan, before 2015, there was this crisis. You know, Jonathan signed a communique before he got the support from the North that he was going to, after 2011, he was going to, zone the power back to the North, because that was how it was supposed to be, if not for the death of Yaradua. So when Tinubu Jonathan insisted to contest 2015, Tinubu took his time to study the North, and he saw that one person that has the large vote in the North is Atiku. You understand? And what did he do? I listened to Tinubu during campaign in 2015. He said he is more qualified, but he decided to vote for Buhari. During campaign, he said in 2015. You understand? But he decided, that is to me, if somebody will say, the only way you can even endear people to you is when you look at, the moment and feel like, okay, this moment is not for me. Atiku is a veteran politician. He understood that arrangement that is not, even though not constitutional. It is the time of the South. And you have one person in the South, presently today, like Atiku Buhari was in the North, that Tinubu took that advantage. Why don't you do the same? Throw your support to this same person, and then you would have endeared, yourself to a lot of Nigerians. They will feel you have made a sacrifice. You must not be you must not be the person. You must not be the president to save the country. There are decisions you will take. It will change things altogether. That's what I expected from
Mr. Mike. And my coach is
you mustn't be the president.
I don't agree with you, Mr. Mike. What happened is this: when somebody has a constitutional right to a thing, Mr. Mike, when somebody has a constitutional right to it, he has fundamental right to a thing. You don't compel him. You don't pressure him. You don't oppress him to drop his.
I said
yes, excuse me. You may appeal to him that, sir, can you please do this? It's an appeal. You don't make him to look as if it's not this, it's not that. No. Of course, you know my position as far as people coming out right now, you know what's about. You know my position on it that Atiku shouldn't come out this time around because it's the turn of the south. But that's a gentleman agreement. But on the other hand, Atiku has constitutional to aspire to also Nigeria at any time he wishes. Me saying he shouldn't come out this time around is only on a gentleman understanding that please, on the basis of equity, fairness and justice, not as 6 years ago of term of office, let's start also have their own corresponding 8 years. That's on that level I'm talking about fairness, equity and justice. On the other hand, Atiku has continued to come out anytime and contest, and that is doing. And so if somebody does that has such a credibility and right and constitutionality of contest, we say I'm going for it. The only thing he can do is to see how he can work to his disadvantage that will not allow the thing to go in his way. He has not dropped his ambition, and you cannot take his constitutional right from him that is contesting. Though on the basis of equity, fairness and justice, we are saying it's sort of let's allow the South to do it. But whether he is convinced that this is the best decision I'm taking, I still believe that the best decision for him is that he himself should be the deciding of the leadership of the country and not through somebody else, not somebody else.
All right, Baba Yaga says Atiku will end up working with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is, if he hasn't been working for him.
I agree with him 100%.
You agree with
I can bet you, if you look at the position of Atiku,
we are not on
I want to quickly agree that Atiku is working for the emergence of Tinubu in 2027. The reason is because look at it. The southern
Baba Yaga did not stop you. I'm coming. Sorry. He didn't stop here. He says, we did a check him now. How can his son go and join APC? I know his son recently joined APC.
Mr. Mikey, if it's not be, you are a veteran journalist. You are vast in this matter. You don't be carried away by sentiment. Atiku came out and said, my son is. He said the same thing. He said, I'm minority in my domestic house. I'm the only Muslim. My wife, me and the other are Christians. He said, there's a vote in my house, I will lose. Tinubu told us publicly. Rami is a pastor in him. Sheyi, I've not seen Sheyi be Alagwa on the other. I think he goes to church. His wife is an Igbo. And I'm not seeing Igbo who will follow Sheyi and be making an Alagwa the most. Tinubu told us that I'm minority in my household. I'm the only Muslim. The rest of me are Christians. So if you did not force his children, his domestic people, he said,
but can you trust politicians?
Let me land on this. If Tinubu couldn't force anybody to told in the way he is religious wise, the same as people just come and told us, he said, my sons they are all of age. I didn't compel them to do anything on their own. They are free to choose wherever they are. It's a democracy. So it's not the issue of saying because his son is matured enough to decide the political position he want to follow. And he has chosen that I'm waiting for Tinubu. That's where I'm going. Doesn't stop it. It doesn't but it's just that it's a mature person who's taking the political decision that's bound to take. So that's it. Atiku is not taking that.
Your own take on this issue is different from what.
Yes, like I was trying to say, to me, Atiku seems to be, like you said, like Baba Yaga said. I want to agree with him because Atiku is the reason why we have not seen formidable opposition. We have not seen them really challenging this government when it comes to opposition. If Atiku, if there was this agreement among them, imagine a situation where Atiku, as an elder statesman, he is more versatile, let me use the word explain, because he is a former vice president. Nobody among them has ever attained that height before. You understand? So I expected him to have understood particularly what they have formed in PDP, the zoning formula. You understand that? Okay, in the spirit of sportsmanship, can we support a Southerner? Who is that person that is likely, who really have that wider acceptability? Of course, it's Peter Obi. This was somebody you ran on the same church. He was your running mate in 2019. You understand? So I expected Atiku to have done that. If Atiku had done that, the opposition as ADC would have had, spokesmen talking like Lai Mohammed. But because they are not really united. They are not really built a unite front to challenge the
if you remember what Atiku made to pass through the 2023 election, nobody will be talking that Atiku is one for Tinubu. Remember the drug case, the African matter. You know how extent Atiku went to the United States to make sure they bring the whole evidence against people to bring him down. But somebody now be telling me that such a man is one for Tinubu. Have you forgotten so quickly how this man, the essence man, went to bring Tinubu down? What has he said? Talk. I'm talking of somebody went to the root of where they can put this man down. He went as Mr. Mike, you know how he went to the United States to the school. You know how strong was that matter was. Yes. You know how Atiku really went strongly to make sure they release the results of the school and the drug matter, and everything didn't go his way. So now be telling me such man is working for Tinubu. The extent the man went to bring Tinubu down to the election after election that they should give out the everything. It's not correct. The issue is that
Atiku may not be doing it for financial gain. You understand?
The issue is that Atiku is not working for Tinubu. I'm just giving you an example of how extra Atiku went in 2023 to make sure all the secrets we are hearing about Tinubu was brought to the public, to name him, to discover him, wait for the American president to arrest him. I cannot be telling me that man is working for Tinubu. No. The issue is that Atiku believe. Let me say one thing. Atiku is of age. Atiku is close to about 80. Atiku there's no one age on his side. If it's the only one time he can secure, let's say you have it and go.
Is he a must?
It's not. That is why I say
it's not. Are you going to tell him?
I just said there are decisions you will take, particularly in this political arena. There are certain decisions you will take. You will enjoy a lifetime respect. You understand? And that is what the angle I'm expecting Atiku to have done. He has seen it all. You understand? He has what has he not seen? What is it? The only thing that is a secret. So imagine that Atiku supported Obi, swallowed his ambition and supported Obi. Do you know what that would have done? A lot of Nigerians will see him as one Nigeria who has brought, not just in theory, who has been able to unite Nigeria by allowing a Negro man to become president. You understand? But then I know he's talking about it could be. But I feel what Atiku is doing now. I feel what Atiku told us at the last election in 2023. He blamed Peter Obi. He said if they have run on the same ticket, because he spoke to him, if they have run on the same ticket, you can imagine the result. They would have won the election. You understand? So I felt he is also having that pain in him, and then that is why he's finding it difficult to support. But he already knows that even if he contests today, he will lose. The reason is because where is the Southern Bloc that will support for Atiku? When it is their time, when they know it's their time, do you think they will wake up tomorrow and say, okay, we're voting if Atiku insists? That is why I say it looks like he's working for Tinubu. You know that the Southern Bloc will not vote for you. But you have an opportunity to pick somebody and then rally support around the person where people from the north and people from the south will vote for.
Mr. Mike, that analysis there's no tally. How? Who does he talking now? You don't know. Let me say Mr. Mike, that analysis does not tally. Why is he saying the south will not vote for him? Can you assure that the north will also vote for Tinubu from the south? We all know that the volume of vote from the north, they are always more than the volume of vote from the south. What assurance does he have that the whole north will also vote for? if Atiku will emerge as a candidate as ADC from the north, what is the assurance that the north will also go for Tinubu in south? So the issue is this: when you have somebody who believes that it is my right, I have a right to do so thing, he must allow them to express his right of what he's believing in. Atiku does not believe that, look, I must succumb to anybody. But also say, Obi to Mr. Atiku say, you have age, you have 80. Just let me support you and have one time and go. I'm still young. This is something you can also do the same thing because the way you're waiting is now. Atiku is almost 80 years. Okay, if you say Atiku should support Obi, why Obi too shouldn't say I'm still younger? Baba Atiku, you're 8, you're nearly 100. Let me support you and do a one time and go.
Can I ask you this question?
Yes.
Who do Nigerians want between these two?
Mr. Mike, I was obedient to 2003. I'm going to Obi.
Nigerians.
I can't talk for Nigerians. I'm talking for myself. People are here. Your own house.
Based on public opinion. See what you've been saying.
I don't statistics you want to use to measure it. Don't make mistakes of statistics. Because if you are telling me, you see, the voting pattern of Nigeria differs. The northern vote, where did Obi win substantially in the north? Tell me where did Obi win substantially in the north? Northern black vote, did Obi win there? So if you are talking about Nigerian, the people Nigerian want, you want in terms of what? In terms of what are you measuring it? What are the statistics? You cannot answer the question now. I'm not talking to you, please. What does you want to put in place to measure it? Yeah, I'm asking because if you don't win, you don't call another state. You didn't win there. So if you are telling me who the Nigerian Nigerians in the north, who did you vote for Obi? Who voted for Obi? Because of their own choice. Are you telling me they want Obi? Can even read? Are you telling me they want Obi? If you are telling me who Nigerian want, the Nigerians don't vote that they vote for Obi in the north. I can't even tell you that they want Obi. So it's you that will make up your own mind on your own conclusion. If you want to make a general statement that we want Nigerian, it's a false statement. That's not correct. Because you have to come. I've answered him. It's not
You asked a direct question. That question was who does the people of Nigeria want? Don't forget, before Tinubu's original plan was to pick a Christian candidate in 2023. In fact, one of the persons that was likely going to be his running mate was Dogara from Bauchi State. But then the northern people like the came to him and said, "This is democracy. If you play this way, you are going to lose." You understand? Because Tinubu was thinking Muslim ticket will not fly. And they gave him a simple arithmetic. They said, this is how it is. You have 16 northern governors who are Muslims. You understand? And only 3 are Christians from the north. You understand? That the Muslim ticket will fly. Yes, it fly. One of the reasons why Obi did not perform well in the northwest was because of the Muslim ticket. Now the question is, if you go to the north and sample opinion of candidate in the corner, whether the Muslim ticket has really done them well. In fact, I've listened to their lyrics. Muslim candidates from the north who said they took a personal, they went around the state. You understand? It was like a religious thing, preaching to their people to vote for Muslim ticket. But today they are regretting and they said they will do the same against the Muslim ticket. So that is it. And Obi also has been able to build bridges. We've seen Obi after he lost 2023, he was building bridges in the north. Obi's calculation to leave the Labour Party was also a very good one. You understand? Obi needed to be in a party that will really win election and defend the winning. The Labour Party could not defend it.
El-Rufai told us that they'll be one, but they don't have what it takes to defend it. Some of the people who did the dirty job for that when the office came out to say it was Obi who won. You understand? So I can tell you, Atiku would have done in 2011. Jonathan got, the Northern Bloc vote. You understand? In 2015, you know why Jonathan lost? It was because they had an agreement. There was a communique that after 2011 you will zone the power according to the agreement. And Jonathan said, constitution-wise, I have a right to contest. You understand? Tinubu took advantage of that and then went to play his game with Buhari. That was how Jonathan lost. So these things can change. That Obi lost in the corner does not mean he cannot penetrate it this time around.
It's like, why can people make conclusive statement? How can they make a conclusion? A general statement of what you don't have they don't have statistics to prove what they are saying. They are just imagining on hearsay, the imagination of what is not reality on ground. But you don't just come to the public and be making your imagination. You must make realistic conclusion of what is is real. Don't tell me Nigerians want to be. I was obedient. I voted for Obi. No, listen to me. Don't tell me. Listen to me. What I'm saying is that Nigerians do. You are getting me wrong. No, you are not obedient. You are not obedient. You are not obedient. You are not obedient. Listen. Take this program. Went to the street. Interview 500 people in Nigeria now. Okay, 500 is too much. Over only 10 people. 10 people this order now. Or people that moving around this order. Just 10 people. Obi will give you 8 out of 10. He doesn't have crowd. That's what I'm told you. Reality. 2023. I remember what they used to be saying. Obi is media. I was even telling him it's a Tata. I remember media politician. But after election 2023, you see how the kind of pressure Obi give Atiku and Asuwaju. You can never have in Nigeria now. Obedience. They are still playing put Obi to tomorrow. At least we have many of them now. Then you see what is going on. Nigeria now. 75% of Nigeria want to Obi on president in 2024. They have a lot of people. They are just making statements. They cannot substantiate. They are not going to prove what they are saying. It's 5% of young will be. How are to prove it to you? They can't prove anything. I have proof it. They can't prove anything. What I'm telling you is that Nigerian voters, quote unquote, different ethnic group. Don't make a general conclusion statement that this is where Nigeria is going. This is not correct. Mr. If election is free and fair, do you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu win election? No. Zero. He won election because he manipulated figures. You guys thought he manipulated figures. That you wish just Obi is a trade. Obi is a trade. Obi failed to ask lecture. The right president in Nigeria now is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There is no any president in Nigeria that do better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you think this man does not do well for you, relocate to Ghana. If you think Nigeria is not good for you, relocate to Ghana. Because this place is very, very good. Let me tell something. We are foreigner in this country. And they are living well. They are living conditions. Their place are not
good for them. But when you come to here and you are saying this place is not good for you as a citizen, that means you don't know what you are doing. So you're running up money here, making it 1,000 of Chinese, 1,000 of Chinese. A Chinese come to this country and make money. In this country, they are making money. What's wrong with you, Nigerians? Don't be tribalism. So if you are saying Obi is the answer, that is your side. I would that's my side is Tinubu is the answer. So that is it. You have your own opinion. I have my own opinion. Let me answer your question.
Trump said Nigeria is a disgraced nation. He said there's genocide in Nigeria. He said Nigeria is a blood-bloody country. December 25. He said it's a Christmas gift.
That is not happening in America. In America, there's a warning. Let me tell you something. There is no country in the whole world that does not have its own issue. Don't be sentimental about anything. Yes, America has its own issue. Nigeria is okay. Nigeria is okay. No. Listen, what are you saying? If you have the issue, I'm sorry about the area. This is Nigeria. That is it. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for saying this.
I want to say, man, what I'm saying. What I'm saying I can tell you heartedly, Obi cannot capture the mind of majority of the North. Obi cannot capture even in his own state. All of these states, Mr. Charity begins at home. Obi state has been occupied by APC. Majority of them are APC now, and some are still moving. And what else is left for Obi when he doesn't have charity from home? And they're saying Obi won election through all these boys, street boys, every one of them, they came together because they want another party, the election there for them. And what happened? They came together and they formed themselves. Where was the structure? When they even went to court, the judge was even lambasting them, lambasting Obi, lambasting their lawyers. So to tell you, say Obi is just a newcomer, he always collected his own share. But when they counted Lagos for you that you won Lagos, you don't collect shares. You guys are a bad failure. You are a bad failure, as I see you, and I can see that these people, once they continue like this, they will never. They will never smell any seat as it is because they are not stable. They are not stable. We are talking Obi. Obi himself is not stable. Obi moved from Agda to ADC to PDP. Let him stand somewhere. He abandoned it. He abandoned his party. He abandoned his party. He abandoned his labor. Nevertheless, he is not the owner of labor.
Labour accommodated him. And what happened? He still betrayed Labour. And at long run, where is the moving?
Obi is our choice.
Moving to where? Anywhere you move, moving to Afara or there.
You like to enter Canada.
Follow him.
Obi is my choice. Obi is our choice. Obi is not your choice. Obi is
that's our way. It's not by mouth. Now we're going to it's not by mouth. If the ground running, let him eat. Let him eat the ground running. Let him hit the ground running. If he knows he wants to be president of Nigeria, let him hit the ground running. And Obi will be in position of Atiku likewise, because the two of them, I think as it is now, the people are not even reason for them to come to power, because who will know the roads? Now people dey follow now, and I can tell you, as I am today, we know our president, and we still be supporting with the 2 million people are on ground for Asiwaju Tinubu already. So if you want to join the train, you can join as it is. 2 million. Follow. What has he done? He has done a lot. From Kogi, let me start from Kogi, because I know you have an affiliation with Kogi, and what's it called? He has done a lot. When you go to your different states, you will see the work of and he has changed the narrative. Where the Southeast was being shortchanged, he has given them what belongs to them. And I've never seen any president that balance the equation for the oppressed, he balance the equation for them, but they don't go home. That's the problem with them. The tax you are collecting now. That's what the governor has done. Number one, security. Listen, hold on. The government. It took America to come and teach them how to handle security. You don't know what that's. Number two, it took France to come and handle our tax system. Hold on. This man is selling us out. Are you not the tax man? Let me talk. Why do you think he's selling us out? Why do you think he's selling us out? Why do you think he's selling us out? You are a double mouth. Education. To tell me. Education. You know one of the other, please. You know I told you. No, you know I told you.
Let's have other people here, please. Thank you.
Oh, we can go, Abi.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for. Good morning, Mike Adepole, and good morning, our viewers. Very glad that I remain blessed. Good morning to our uncle. Good morning to all of you. God bless you. It's nice to meet ourselves again. Yeah, what I want to say about ADC, they are working on their own work, but people thought that ADC will come out and do what APC is doing. No, they are using different systems. So if the PDP say that we are not APC, we cannot follow that footstep. We have to use our own footstep, and this is what ADC is using. Now, Atiku can come as 2027 and goes to contest. I know what he's saying. If he say, okay, it is Obi, maybe you know what APC will do. They know how to put water. So APC don't want that type of thing. That's why they are hidden and they are working on the ground. They are working. Many states are supporting them. Many states around the country they are supporting ADC, and ADC is moving fine. And I like the system they're using. The system they're using is okay. No matter that a triple song have already gone to APC, it doesn't matter. Everything that is gained. So two family, father and son can never be in one party. That's it. So anybody that is expecting Atiku son to be under ADC, that person is making mistake. Or like this way, Obasanjo joined to APC. Yeah, she have already made her choice. So, but it is not what will give APC chance. Say they go to win. No. But if they mean say they go to transfer everything in electronic way, I don't think that APC will win. I don't think. Upon the hardship they have already put in Nigeria, they can win. Unless they are using that multiple of numbers, that's where they can win. But let us say ourselves the reality. Let them go straight for APC can never win. ADC will take over. What happened 2019? What happened 2019 goes to happen this 2027. So whether Atiku come out or no come out, I know that it's a master plan, and they have already shared their base. Each one.
Okay, why do you think Obi is the best man for the job?
See, my God, the language that touched me when that guy made. See, yes, everybody have his own opinion. See, and I will know what is happening.
Should have allowed you.
No, you make a statement. You make a statement. Say, you see this, I should let them. I should know.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Everyone is entitled to his opinion.
That one's reality.
So when you see new people, give them chance to talk.
I give them chance. I give them chance of
your own.
I understand. He said we allow them speak. Yes, you are right. But in another way, it was not forthcoming. It was
channel is not a one-sided channel.
You are right. The channel is A and B and C, W, X, Y, Z. But among inside the reality of our ABC, W, Y, Z, we analyze the reality of the forwardness of Nigeria. The forwardness of Nigeria is the intake that we are talking about. We are not talking about our love brother or our tribe. We are not talking about the political house here. We are talking about the united, the hope. That are seeing now. See somebody come here telling me that if you don't watch Asawaji Bola Ahmed 2027 relocate to Ghana, it's a ridiculous statement. Majority of Nigeria let them be fucked themselves. They don't want them anymore. And you know the riot hierarchy of the world spoken to him already. He said, let there be light. Where is the light? Where there be referendum? Where is the referendum? Let there be security. Stop. Where is it? You run that Tascata. Now want to swallow everybody that is to your house. What about 200 million Nigeria in other property? That's what we are talking about here. That's what I'm saying, that Atiku is underground working for him. If Atiku should say everybody will collect the ticket, if Atiku should be able to get that ticket in ADC, then automatically the government will win. That's all. Because Atiku should bury his head down in the ego, just like dog. Calm down, just support that man, Obi, because when you see the day Obi the camp to ADC, you can see almost where Nigeria see. Nigeria is looking for a hope, escape route, and where is the escape route? Only him is the escape route. Yes, and there is a one-on-one obstacle in the road of him, Atiku. He should step down and bury his ego and support the young man, and Nigeria will come outside and say, enough of injustice. Enough of injustice under Jagaba and Co. Yesterday, he used the solar way against the other. And he won. Okay, what about now? He fell woefully. Dramatically, F9 parallel. No one scores. I am in Nigeria. Anytime, any day, the truth will set me free. The president and the government official, they take Nigeria astray, backward, back forestward. Why? Nigeria is not animal. We are tired of seeing every day APC. It's time we now know the bad and the good and the ugly. We are Nigeria. We will separate the art when the time reach. And I know that days are numbered.
Thank you so much, viewers. We shall be back here tomorrow with more interesting stories. We appreciate your engagement. Thank you so much. Please stay safe. Goodbye.